Hey guys, Barrettus here and welcome back to Forever Stranded. So in the last recording we built our dark armor and got it upgraded. Got night vision on the helm, which we can activate with Z, which is pretty cool. We were getting ready to go back to the dungeon and use our Silk Touch pick to finally pick up that redstone that we need. Right, sorry about that. Yeah, finally get that redstone. So I was going to stick with the ender, but I'm thinking we might use this 2 Manyullyn that we've picked up from loot chests to make a better sword. So I'm thinking... well, actually, we can throw the Manyullyn in there and get that melting down. So for sword blades, they require 2, so we're going to make a Manyullyn sword blade. And actually, we probably need to get some casts for these too, don't we? We have a wide guard cast, but we don't have a sword blade cast, do we? No. So we'll need that. I'm thinking give me some cobblestone. A Manyullyn sword blade, a copper rod, tool rod, for well established. So we'll get more XP. And I'm thinking we'll put mending moss on it, so that hopefully it'll make up for some of this extra durability for more damage thing, and sort of sustain it a bit better. And then I've been tossing up between either putting lead on it for the handle, for the crossguard to give us poisonous, or electrum for shocking. I think I'm going to go with lead, just to try it out. And if it's not impressive, we'll swap to electrum. But the nice thing is that we can do that. So we'll need a stone blade. And I've also got some steel, because I want to try making... I want to swap our... put that in there. I want to swap the head on our soul-forged steel arrows to turn them into steel arrows. So we'll give up mending, which I don't think we need, because ecological's freaking amazing on arrows. And instead we will get, let's see, where is steel? I think it's this way. Soulforged steel, nope, I have completely lost it. Silver, regular steel, there we go. It'll give it sharp. So hitting an enemy leaves them bleeding for a short time, which sounds pretty good for arrows, for our regular use arrows. And I think it has the same durability as the soul-forged steel. If I can find it again. So what was it? It was 540, and soul-forged steel is... Oh, 870. Actually, soul-forged has way more durability. Interesting. Same damage though, so... but that's fine. I don't think the experience absorbed to repair is really worth it when we have ecological. But we will lose some durability from that, some ammo, which will be a bit of a shame. But that aluminium brass has melted down, so let's put you on there. Make a cast. We already have a wide guard cast, which needs 1, and a tool rod cast, which needs 1. So we'll get 1 copper, 1 lead, and how much do we need for the arrowhead? 2, so 2 steel as well. Go that one and that one. Alright, so we've got the Manyullyn ready. So Manyullyn blade. So we're mostly doing this because I think I can get... The Ender's currently doing 8 attack damage, and I think we can beat that with a Tinker's Tool. So I wanna try, because our shield is pretty good. If we can get a really nice sword to go with it, we should be able to just carve our way through the monsters in the dungeon. And copper for the tool rod. And has the steel melted down? Yes, it has. Excellent. Pour that in as well. And it is done. Done. There it is. Right, so pick these up in the arrowhead. So first of all, let's swap this arrowhead in. So it'll go from 87 to 54 durability. Attack will stay the same, but it'll gain sharp and stiff. Stiff we don't care about, but sharp will make enemies bleed. We're giving up mending for that, and I think that's going to be worth it. So they should technically do more damage because they'll make enemies bleed now. And then for the sword, Manyullyn sword blade, lead guard, and copper rod. Manyullyn broadsword, 1095 durability, 10.7 attack, 3 modifiers, well established, insatiable, and poisonous. Alright, so it's already got more attack than the Ender. The attack speed is... So I think we're slower attack speed than the Ender when it's powered, but more damage. And we still have modifiers to put on it. So I'm thinking we've got 3 modifiers. I want one of them to be Mending Moss, which I hope we can make. Mending Moss, Moss Ball, which is Mossy Cobblestone. Hopefully we can make that. We do not have any Mossy Cobblestone. Okay, you know what, we can work around that. Let's get some iron. Like a stack of iron. And what was the other thing? Some emeralds. Alright, we are going to make a block of pig iron. And we'll do this iron toolkit quest and get the mending moss. We'll use that instead. So the other thing that this needs is blood. So how are we going to make this work? Let's just check. Pig iron. So 48 to 33 to 74. That's a really odd ratio. And that'll get us 1 ingot. So let's do 5 emeralds. I'll just throw this much iron in. Whatever we throw in doesn't really matter because we're going to use whatever's left over for iron plates anyway. So it just requires a block, doesn't it, for that toolkit? A block of pig iron and plates. Yeah. Right, okay. So the last thing it needs is blood. So let's give this a try. There we go. It's got 70, 80. Okay, now it's starting to damage us. 30, 140. We'll get 200 millibuckets in there, and then we'll get out. Oh wait, where'd my slime sling go? Oh shit! Let me out! Whew! Did I put it back in the bag or something? That was weird. Let's have a pot roast to recover that health. There we go. So that got us 8 ingots. So we just need a little bit more blood, I think, to get us the 9. Alright, jump back in. There we go. Ow. That should get us 1 block and 1 ingot. Perfect. So we'll pour out a block of pig iron. And we got 1 ingot spare. Now the sort of issue is how do we get the 1.5 gems of emerald and nuggets worth of iron? Oh, that is annoying. Let's pour out those gems of emerald, and we'll see if we can get an even. We'll have to make a gem cast, which I think just costs us an emerald. And we'll pour out the 1 ingot of that. So there's a block of pig iron. Get this in here. We should have an ingot of pig iron as well, which we can just hold on to. You can go in there for the moment. So I think if we put a gem on here and pour the aluminium brass on it, we should get a gem cast. Gem cast, yeah. So if we pour out the emerald, that'll leave us with the partial cast worth, partial gem worth. 666 millibuckets to make an emerald gem. Interesting. Oh, it's really slow to cool as well. That's annoying. We should keep an eye out for more drains and get some multiples of these. Could be handy. Yeah, so there's 592 millibuckets, so there's just shy of another bucket's worth, another emerald's worth. Kind of sucks. Alright, so while we're doing that, we can get more iron in here. So we got block and 3 ingots worth. We think we can just put the rest of this in there. Because we're going to need a heap. We're going to need, what, 840 to make those casts. 1 more gem. There we go. So now that that's poured out, let's jump in here again. And I basically want to just have an excess of blood because we can just tip that out. Jump out. So what's that left us with? 518 and another ingot. 18. Okay, let's eat some more food. Let's have a bacon and eggs. Let's get a big meal. Big meal, lots of food saturation. Let's get in here. Just really swim in the pig iron. It's using up. We're slowly getting through the molten emerald. I'm hoping, however this works out, it'll be the right amount for the iron as well. Alright, there we go. Good, so all the emerald's gone. We've got another 8 ingots and 26 millibuckets of blood, which is, you know, whatever. Alright, so 6 blocks and 4 ingots. That's enough. Should be more than enough. So large plate. I'll put that on there, and we'll just have that auto run for the moment. So while that's working, the other thing we want to do. So we've got 3 modifiers we can put on this sword, and we want to try and make them count. Why has that got no power? Oh, because I turned the reactor off and it's run itself empty. Alright, this is why we need a better battery. It was full, so I turned it off, so it runs out, so we got to turn it back on. Ugh. Okay, so we've got that. We don't need any of these anymore. So we've got 3 modifiers. One of them should be luck. So to do that, we're going to need a bunch of lapis. The other, I think, should be sharpness. So quartz. A couple of blocks of that. And then the last one will be mending moss. And if need be, we can put the that toolkit on it, which I think gives us another modifier. What are we at? 1 plate. Alright, yeah, we'll just keep that, let that keep running. Okay, so Manyullyn broadsword. If we put lapis block in there, you get 1 luck. 54 of 60. Okay. And it can go to luck 2, and it doesn't appear to use another modifier, We still have 2, so yeah, we'll just keep doing that. And luck 3, and maximum level for luck. So that's now a luck 3 broadsword. And then let's do sharpness. So making it sharper again would cost us another modifier. See, if we get looting, if we get the extra attack, we'll lose that modifier. So we want to save that for the mending. So cool, that is now got 1 modifier left. Let's actually sharpen up our arrows as well. So that'll bump them from 9 attack up to 11. That sounds pretty good. And we could do it again to bump them up to 12.9. That's not as good a jump. Oh no, it's about this. No, it's not. It's actually less. Let's leave it at that. We could put luck on them as well, but I don't think it's worth putting luck on the arrows. Could maybe see putting it on this arrow, so that when we go after Enderman we have a better chance of getting pearls. And it does have 1 modifier left. Maybe we should do that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make a luck arrow. Why not? We've got so much... There we go. Luck 3. We got so much lapis. We might as well. So that's all of his modifiers. He's got 2 left. That's fine. What about this guy? There's no point putting luck on this guy because he's got silk touch on him now. These guys aren't worth upgrading. We could put luck on our hammer, but there's probably not much of a point. Good, that's done. And it's poured out. What has it poured out? Did we get a full one out of that? Okay, yeah we do. Okay. But that's done. Good. So, crafting table, block of pig iron, 5 plates, iron toolkit, grants an extra modifier. Cool. We'll pick the mending moss and claim. Done, and that unlocks the gold one, which we can get slime crystals, an expander vertical, interesting, 2 mending moss, 8 diamonds, or a loot chest. Nice. Actually, what do we need for the gold toolkit? Gold toolkit, block of gold, and ardite plates. Ouch. Diamond one needs prismarine plates, and the ender one needs obsidian. That one's actually easier than all the other ones. Wow. Interesting. I wonder if they have to be applied in order. Probably not. Okay. So we should be able to take this guy and put the mending moss on him. So now he'll have mending moss. So he is now 12.46 attack. And same attack speed, right? How do we check the attack speed? Oh, there it is, 1.6, yeah. So that hasn't changed. We could put redstone on it to increase that, but I don't think that's worth doing. Let's swap that back, get the ingot cast out. It's got 2 ingots of that left, 8 ingots of that. Let's pour that blood out. Pick you up. Place you black. That way we got rid of that blood. It's now got 8 and 2. Put those 2 plates in there and melt them back down. Just have him run and he can just pour all that stuff out. Alright, cool. I am pretty happy with that. So let's throw the ender in there. Might as well throw that toolkit in there too. Put this stuff back away. Put our book away. And I think we're ready to go. So let's get our shield, which is basically charged up. We've got slime sling, got our hang glider, got some cobblestone in case we need it. Alright, let's go. So just to check, we do have the mega torch, right? Yep, we've got the mega torch. Get a bed in case we need it. But we are all set to go.